Hello friends, Arthur here, and this is showcase number 41? Some 41? As always, hosted by Ronan, and there was some glitch today, or not glitch, update in Steam, which caused some problem for workshop, for some tracks, but I believe everything was okay. All tracks that supposed to be this week are here, and we can play it. And we start with Portal End by Codewalt. And this is a really fun Codewalt track with nice decoration, nice layout. There is a really interesting moment. It's like not really hard track, but after checkpoint 7 you can go and do the loop if you have enough speed. I believe you need at least 125 or 130 to do it, but if you don't have enough speed, you can go outside, like going right, and skip the loop. It will be slower, but at least you survive at the end and you can finish it. So I really love these features, this idea on this track. I like save it out. Midnight Runaway by Dapper Duck. And we didn't saw Dapper Duck for quite a long time, but well, he didn't change his track style, I would say. It's totally not straightforward with some really hard transition, really tight corners, but in this case it have a lot of fan boosters, and even with slow speed as I did, you still able to finish it, which I really love and enjoy. It's still hard, like for some elements, but it's really doable. So pretty interesting one. Oh yeah, and in this case he did change. It's not a troll map, it's nice track. As I said, hard but doable. Fall by Cold. And well, this is quite technical track. Like from the beginning, from the first checkpoint, when you need to go uphill and you need to reduce your air time to maintain as much speed as possible, because it basically is the beginning of the track. And for all transition, for all element that you go in this track, it's really fun, really tight, and really beautiful track, and very doable. There are no speed checks, speed jumps, so really fun. Zeepkist 01 by Rory13. So I'm not a really big fan of Pokemon game, and I believe this track is like all about that. So I can't say a lot of like Pokemon feature. As of track, really nice. Some element like with the grass tight, and if you have enough speed, it's really flowy and pretty easy track with several really like blind jumps. But the track itself, it have a lot of different Pokemon or creature. I believe it's Pokemon, I don't know, but I will just like show some of them that I could find for like last 30 seconds of the game, and I will slightly speed up it so you can, I don't know, like upload this track or just slightly slow this video. But it's really fun, and it's so cool that Rory spent so much time to put everything here. Really cool track. From decoration, it's like a lot of work. Ectopic by Shadinuk, and probably one of the hardest track for this week, or second hardest, because I really don't like all this transition into the pipe, like jumping outer pipe and jump after checkpoint 4 to checkpoint 5. I basically spend the most of my attempt there because I never have enough speed to jump there, and you need around 95-100 speed at the end of the pipe to at least make this jump, because you also need speed to make uphill and then make small jump to the finish. So quite challenging track. The Zultary Course by MDPL, and I believe it's some kind of mix with old MDPL track style with poles and new, where a lot of really tight jumps, really hard elements, and well, still hard, still spend a lot of time to find the right pace and angle to do the last blind jump to checkpoint 3 and not hit the pole and grass into the finish. Towering Gardens by Gearwork Dragon, and this is the second or probably first hardest track of tracks that I finished this week. And yet again, because of all this pipe transition and grassy pipe, and I really thankful to Just Maki, who was just in front of me for the first part of this track, and he showed me the basically correct trajectory for all these grassy pipe. So all these grass elements, all these like changing surfaces, really sharp and tight turns are very, very hard for me or complicated. And honestly, I think it was pure luck that I could finish this track once. And yeah, but finish is a finish, so I can't complain even if I was pretty slow. But yeah, it would be way easier track if there wasn't so much grassy transitions. Still hard, but way easier. And mentioning tracks that I didn't finish, it's like Crystallized by Ogil Games. So this is drift track, and I don't like drift. I could do it if probably this track could be wider without all these crystals, which like transparent crystals, translucent crystals, which completely ruin your perspective of the track. And you need to do track twice. Then when you do one loop, second part of the track will open and you can go into the finish. And I couldn't do it, so you watch like one lap of Just Maki, like final lap. So yeah, really hard, really challenging, but probably very fun track for people who love drifting and can do it in Zeepkist. Not Tilted, but Twisted by Didi Nana. And according to Just Maki, I have the same problem that Ronan have with graphical settings, that this track have a lot of like lights, and it's not like black void, it's more like orange light. But I assume I'm happy to have this one because a lot of orange all over the track, like all these balls, so I assume it will be distract me even more. And as of track, I won't say it's hard, except the one element where yet again I was failing all my attempts, like literally from my first attempt. It's transition into the finish. I didn't have enough speed to stick to the track because of this like twisted, not tilted part. I believe you're going upside down, so you're like falling there, and you need to do it in specific like angle to not have smoke from your tires. So yeah, quite challenging last part, but all other are pretty fun, I guess. Guys, Skating 5 Corkscrew by Tiger Play on PC, and it's not really hard track. There are really interesting element where you need to go like in half pipe loop wall ride for like decent amount of time and then go into the corkscrew. But I really love seeing how Tiger Play on PC tracks evolves, and this is pretty decent, fun track to drive. I enjoy it. Not hard, but really smooth. Giovanni Grid by Round NZT and Maki, and was another track that I didn't finish. My personal record is checkpoint 5, but also because it was like Round and Maki track, and Maki was on Ronan stream, so he slightly have like some background of this track, so I hope he won't be mind if I put it here as explanation for this track. I believe it's really interesting and fun, so yeah, here we go.
I talked about arrows and then Round asked, what are those?
Gotcha. So blame Round. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know which one I like more.
This is not my track, by the way. This is the Round layout. I just decorated it. A little backstory, this layout is like over a year old. The Round was like, oh yeah, I have a layout here, you can take it. Then over the course of 6 months, I finished it.
It's like a mixture of your old deco style with some new stuff.
Well, I started this deco style 6 months ago, so it makes sense.
W88 by Westside, and well, this is quite fun, interesting track. And yes, you probably could notice that it's something really familiar, similar, and you will be right. Even besides that, write it down like that it's the remade map, and this was like W78, and it has road, and some elements were, I don't know, or it was harder, or I become more skillful, more familiar with paragliding. And by the way, Sanquest that put Arder's review in this track. Really love it. Thank you very much. I crashed several times there. I was distracted, but it's a fun stuff. And yeah, I don't know what exactly was remapped. Maybe some part of elements, some like tracks. And yes, someone told that going through 8 to 7 is faster. I don't know, but maybe. It's like 1 minute track, so you don't have a lot of attempts in 5 minutes, you know? But next time, worth to try. Okay guys, that was all tracks for this review. There were a couple ZSL tracks, but I already showed them in the SL video, and hope you enjoyed it. I don't know what it's all about for workshop new policy, but I hope it won't affect a lot of tracks and it should be all good now or in the future. Anyway, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and leave a like, subscribe, see you next time, bye!